Turning to the U.S. now, where a New Mexico court has ordered Meta to pay more than $500 million to address the mental health harms to young people that have been linked to Facebook and Instagram. Linda Ward is digging into that for us. What's this case all about?
Well, you have to go back to March, to the first phase of this case, because the judge actually divided it into two parts. So the first phase back in March had to do with the risks from Meta's platforms. Back then, the jury found that Meta's apps harmed children's mental health and focused on money over safety, finding them $375 million. This one was to consider whether Meta's platforms created a public nuisance. So the judge found rates of anxiety, depression, eating disorders, suicide among youth in New Mexico had significantly worsened in recent years, and said Meta's platforms are a significant contributing cause to the crisis. So they are indeed, the judge found, a public nuisance, ordering Meta to pay another $567 million. So all of this totals more than $900 million so far. About half of this money to go to treatment centers for young people, the rest to awareness and prevention. Now, prosecutors also asked Meta to asked the judge to get Meta to limit some of the addictive features and to better verify age. But because of federal privacy laws, Meta isn't able to do that. So instead, the court ordered Meta to use AI to see who kids are friending online, what they're posting, to determine what their age is. A number of other measures as well that were part of this ruling: better banners to explain protection features, removing like counts for those under the age of 18, no push notifications during the hours of 10 p.m. and 7 a.m., and limiting the amount of time that underage users can be on these platforms to 90 hours per month. New Mexico's Attorney General Raul Torres said in a statement, today's decision is a victory for every parent who has worried about what social media is doing to their child, and every child who deserves to grow up safer online.
A victory if it's upheld. What is Meta saying about an appeal?
Yeah, they're saying they're going ahead with an appeal on this one, and they did issue a statement of their own yesterday saying, we work hard to keep people safe on our platforms, saying we have been transparent about the challenges of identifying and removing bad actors and harmful content. We remain confident in our record of protecting teens online, and will continue to defend ourselves against claims that misrepresent the facts. And they will have to continue to defend themselves, because they face thousands of lawsuits from parents, 800 lawsuits from just school districts alone. And then next week, there is a big trial that is starting against Meta in California. So this is a case filed by attorneys general from California, Colorado, Kentucky, and New Jersey, essentially the four first test states out of 29 total states that are suing for features on Instagram, on Facebook, that are said to be addictive to children. There's also 8 states filing lawsuits in their own state courts, one actually going on in Tennessee right now. So a lot of legal troubles for this company. $942 million, though, in total for a company that made $60 billion last year is a drop in the bucket, peanuts really. But Meta said in this court ruling, these 4 states would total $1.4 trillion in penalties if it is awarded. So that would take a bigger bite out of their bottom line. But it's worth noting, after yesterday's ruling, investors didn't really seem to care. After hours trading, shares down less than 0.5%.
Certainly at the beginning of this onslaught, though, of legal challenges, something will shift here.
Lots ahead for this company, for sure.
All right. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.